Hello class. This is an introduction to the mathematics prep course that you are taking. This will be hosted on Microsoft Teams. Now, when you get added to the Microsoft Teams, you will have a layout over here on the left-hand side, which includes the home page, class notebook, classwork, assignments, grades, etc. The only real link that we're using here is the classwork link. So that's where you should navigate to first. So if you're on the home page, it won't have anything on it really. The class notebook's not really going to have anything either. The classwork is where I keep all the files and information for the course itself. Now, if you navigate to the course introduction, this video itself will be located in the course introduction, but I'll also be emailing it out to you. Now, under the course introduction, this video, like I said, will be there when I'm done recording it, but you will also have the schedule for this mathematics prep course available as well. Now, this is basically a 5-week course. Starts July 7th, goes through August 8th. And I have it laid out week by week what I expect somebody who's keeping schedule to keep. Now, you can work ahead to a point. Some of this stuff may be really easy to you because, like I said, I try to refresh on back to simple addition and multiplication all the way up through some high school math that you will need in order to be able to successfully take a college algebra course your first semester in college. So if you notice, the first week we have 2 stages we'll be going through: the addition, multiplication, exponents, and PEMDAS, as well as the stage 2, which includes fractions, decimals, addition, subtraction, multiplication, conversions. The next week we work into stage 3 and stage 4. The week after that we work stage 5 and stage 6. So just because stage 1 may seem really simple to you, don't give up on the course. Like I said, we're starting really simple and working up. So the first couple of things we do might seem really easy. It doesn't mean the entire course will be that way. Now, when we do get to stage 7, we are going to use MyMathLab. Now, we're going to use the free 2-week access of MyMathLab the last 2 weeks of this course. That way you're not having to pay for a MyMathLab account. You will have to use your email and create a password, but it will have an option there for a temporary 2-week free access, and that is what you will select. Okay, that way you can use the MyMathLab interface, familiarize yourself with it, learn through it, and I'll do some videos about learning through it and learning the material I have provided in there. Now, all of this material is not going to be available to you. You can see here in, let's see if I can go back. You can see here in the Teams account itself under classwork, you can already see all 8 stages. Just because you can see a stage doesn't mean that all the material is available for the stage. Okay, so this first week, all the material is available for stage 1 and stage 2. I actually already have all the material for stage 3 and stage 4 already presented as well. However, stage 5 and stage 6, I have not uploaded all the material yet. So don't get too far ahead of yourself because all the resources may not quite be available yet because I'm still recording and providing and uploading some. Stage 7, the MyMathLab stage, will not be available until the last 2 weeks of class. I'm not going to make it available until the last 2 weeks of class because you only get 2 weeks of free access on the MyMathLab account. And if I make it available earlier, you're going to run out of free access before we're able to actually cover the entire breadth of the material there. So that stage 7, it has it where you can go ahead and sign up with the 2-week free access. If you do that early, you will not be able to access the material on time and your 2-week access will run out and it will ask you to pay for access. I do not want you to pay for access. I want you to wait to the appropriate time to sign up and use the 2-week free access during the last 2 weeks of this course so that you can get the full experience of it in the way that I intend. If you sign up for it early, you are not going to get that. Okay, part of anything growing and learning is following instructions. So do not sign up for MyMathLab early or you will not be able to get the full MyMathLab experience for free that I need you to get so that you will be better prepared going into your first college algebra class. especially here at University of South Carolina, Aiken. Stage 8 is just a course review that I ask you to take some time and do to let me know how I did teaching the course or how you like the information and the presentation of the course so that I can better prepare it for the next time that I'm able to present and teach it for free. Okay, so that pretty much covers it. Like I said, if you click on each of these individual stages, they will have worksheets or lectures attached to them, and they will have the lectures hosted primarily on YouTube. A lot of these lectures are me teaching, but like in stage 6 where we do some TI introductory stuff, sometimes I use other people's YouTube recordings because they did such a good job with their illustrations and their tag-ins of how to actually use the device. And I think maybe like in stage 4, I have some tags to some other people's reviews or additional reviews of the material we went over to give you a different perspective and a different teaching style of it. A lot of it, like I said, is me going through it piece by piece. You will have some of that for the My Math Lab as well. Like I said, I have not done or finished recording all those lectures, but they will be available during the last 2 weeks of class. So don't get too far ahead of yourself. Try to follow this schedule that we're doing. Now, this is a free course. We don't have any real tests or quizzes because it's a free course. It's just to help you. That being said, you're going to get out of this what you put into it. So if I'm going over the additive properties worksheet here and all you do is watch the lecture video and you don't try any of it on your own, or you just go to the answer sheet and look at the answers to fill in the answers, you're not really getting much from it. You need to try this on your own and then use the lectures as a help to refamiliarize yourself with the concepts that you don't already readily remember or recall or may not have learned in the first place. Like I said, you get out of this what you put into it. It is a free course. You would be surprised how many people I have that come into my Math 108, my college algebra course, that struggle with addition and multiplication, subtraction, and fractions, just to begin with some basic stuff. I've had a lot of people that struggle with multiplication. So if you are unable to multiply at the drop of a hat, like I've got a 1x9 multiplication practice that we do here, if you can't do this in less than a minute, then you probably aren't ready for college algebra. You might look at it and it might look simple and you might say to yourself, yes, I can do this. But you don't truly know that you can do it until you set a timer on your phone, sit down, and actually try to do it yourself in under a minute and make 100. Okay? So, yes, it may look easy, but sometimes when you sit down to actually do it, it might be a little more difficult than what you think. So I encourage you to go through the steps. It's kind of like practicing for a sport. Some things might seem really easy, but still the basics and the fundamentals are well worth practicing, because if you don't have them, you're not going to be able to proceed to additional steps. So my name, if you haven't caught it already, is Mr. Shipes or Professor Shipes. Go by either. If you have any troubles or if you need any additional material or any additional review as you're going along, don't hesitate to reach out to me. That's what I'm here for. Give me 24 to 48 hours to reply to your email, because I don't always have my phone on me to be able to reply to the emails at the drop of the hat, but I promise I will get back to you. Like I said, we cover a wide breadth of topics here, and especially once we get to the My Math Lab section, you're going to be able to do some very interactive stuff with the My Math Lab account there. I'm going to show you how the Help Me Solve This feature works. And what I like about being able to provide you with a free class that utilizes My Math Lab is that you can go in there unafraid of making mistakes and learn the interface of My Math Lab and learn how you can use it to help you learn without the fear that it's going to actually mess up a 4-credit course. So you can go in there and you can basically try anything you want to as far as a learning aspect or doing something without the fear of it hurting your GPA in college or anything like that. So you can truly squeeze it and get the best out of it to see how it works and works best for you. Like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. When we get the end of the course, please take the time to do the review, especially since, like I said, this was provided to you for free. And a lot of my ability to do this and provide this for free again in the future requires some some feedback on those course reviews. So if I don't get any, I'm not sure that I'll be able to do this course again. So if you could just take the time at the end of this course, and I'll remind it to you when you get to the end as well, to take some time to do my course review and let me know how I did, what maybe I can add to it or change, then it'll make a big impact on whether I'm able to continue to provide this for free going into the future. I appreciate y'all. I look forward to helping you learn. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out.